What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out the TireMinder Smart Tire Pressure Management System. So you're going to get this Bluetooth transmitter. Also, you're going to get 4 transmitters that goes on each one of the tires. So we got 4 of them set up today. And with an app on your phone, you can monitor the PSI. Let's check it out. It's going to be a good idea to get a tire pressure management system just so it's easier to look at a glance at your phone and see what the PSI is for each one of those tires, because it can be kind of a pain to pull over, use a gauge, and check each tire individually, especially if you have more than 4. It's going to be far easier just to look real quick and see where they're all at. Another reason would be emergencies. So maybe you start losing tire pressure pretty quickly, or it's gone completely flat. It will beep at you, the app will, and let you know that something's gone wrong, so you know right away rather than finding out later on. How this is going to work is you're going to have the Bluetooth transmitter. It's going to be in the cab of your truck. It's going to communicate with the transmitters here on the valves on our tires. There's going to be 4 of those. This is going to communicate with the app on your phone, giving you a readout. Once you've downloaded the app, this is the readout you're going to get. You can program the tires wherever you want. This is just how I set it up. So there's going to be the driver's side front tire, driver's side rear tire, passenger side front tire, passenger side rear tire. So we can see right now the way it's set up. The PSI is going to be the top number on each one of these. Then the Fahrenheit, so the temperature of the tire, will be underneath that too. You're also going to get a signal repeater or booster with this. So it's going to need to be wired in. We have it hooked up to a battery right now just to show you how it works out here in the open. This is going to boost that signal going from the receivers to the transmitters. That way it doesn't have to compete with any other wireless signals. Now, the nice thing about the transmitters that go on your tire is they're pass-through. So you can see I hooked up our tire inflator to the transmitter and didn't have to completely remove everything when I need to add air to the tire. We're going to get a power adapter with the transmitter. That's going to help keep it charged. So it has a 12-volt plug. We're just going to put that in our 12-volt port in the truck. You can also use an AC outlet, so this will flip down and plug it into the wall. And you're going to have 2 USB ports down here. So not only if it takes up the one you were using, you got a second one as backup to charge your phone. So let's keep that plugged in. So then it will plug in at the bottom of the receiver here and keep it charged. Now that we've gone over what it does, let's check out how to set it up. It didn't take me that long. Just follow along. First thing you want to do is plug in your Bluetooth device. So we got it plugged in and charging here in the cab. You got the red light going, letting you know it's charged, and the blue light's going to flash, letting you know that the Bluetooth is activated. Next step is you want to hook up your signal booster. So we're going to hook up this battery right here. You can hardwire it in, but since for just demonstration purposes, this is how we're setting it up today. So hook up the alligator clips. 2 are negative and are positive. You'll see that the power light's going to be on, and the signal lights should start flashing blue to let you know it is boosting that signal. It won't be a constant blue, but we just saw it flash there, so it's working. Some things to look at before you get the transmitters is make sure you take a look at how your tires are set up. So if you had a hubcap like this that stuck out, there's not a whole lot of room to thread this on. I go to put this in place. It doesn't quite turn because it makes contact there. You'd have to get an extension on that for this to work. So we're going to take our transmitters that we got, unscrew the top cap. That's where we're going to put the batteries that were included. So just slide in just like that. We're going to replace the cap. Make sure there's a rubber O-ring here. You can see it here at the bottom. You do have replacement ones too, so if those were to wear out, you do need to replace those because you don't want water getting in and ruining anything. Here at the home screen of the TireMinder Lite app, you can see our readouts for all the tires except for the one we're getting ready to set up now. So we're going to go to Learn. You can program any of these spots to be tires, so depending on how your trailer's set up, or you maybe got a trailer and a flat-toed vehicle you want to keep track of, you can program it in any way you want. So we're going to go here because we're at the driver's side rear tire. So click to Learn, hit Accept. It's going to say Learning. So now we're going to go to the valve and attach the transmitter. At the valve, I'm going to install the lock nut first and thread that on. It's going to be an anti-theft device once we install the transmitter, so we'll get that. Thread it on there. Then we're going to screw on our transmitter. You might hear a little air escaping, but it's not a whole lot, so it's not a big deal. It'll seal up once you get past that. So once you get it started, just turn, already past that point, and now with it hooked up like that, the app should recognize the device. And now you see it's green, means that tire is programmed. So if you go to home, you got all 4 tires. Now you can come back with the lock nut, tighten that down. You can get a tool just to get a couple more turns on it to tighten that against our transmitter. That way it can't be unthreaded. Also comes with a carrying case, so you can keep everything together when you're not using it. That way it's going to be easier to find. If you don't like the idea of using an app on your phone to check your tire PSI, TireMinder does offer another version that comes with a monitor that is also wireless. It'll be up in the cab of your truck with you. You can keep an eye on it at all times that way. I do like separating the TireMinder pressure gauge from my phone because I like moving my phone over for apps and music. I like having that other monitor that's only for that, so I can just glance over and look real quick at what PSI is on what tire. Overall, I like this tire pressure monitor system. It's really easy to set up. Check it on my phone. Far easier than going to each tire and trying to check those with a gauge. Also, it's something I can build on. So if I get a different trailer I want to pull, a different fifth wheel that I want to go behind me that has more tires, maybe a dual wheel setup, you can still do that, add more transmitter as you go. So you can always build on what you got. You don't have to buy a whole new system. Well, I think that does it. Thanks for hanging out and hope this helped.